Hi everybody, Sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Ntando, Mdletshe. And listen, you guys, I just want to talk about this story. It's another one of those stories that really is convincing me that Thabo Bester kanye no Dr. Nandipha, I don't even know why you still call her a doctor, were possibly trafficking girls. There are indications that this was happening, and I hope that honestly the investigators are going to investigate this. And this is the issue that I'm having because, guys, I do try to look at other sides, you guys, no matter how hard it is. So I do try to look at the side that, okay, like people are saying that Dr. Nandipha possibly was a victim of Thabo Bester. But with these stories coming out every single day, it's hard for me to think of her as any kind of victim. Somebody commented in one of my videos and said that all of the things that Dr. Nandipha did, she did to protect her family. And I don't understand how you could protect your family by putting so many other, people, other women in danger by exposing them to this monster. There are so many, at so many points, Dr. Nandipha could have blown the biggest whistle that she could have blown. She could have done even what her brother did, which was to post about Bester. That's the reason right now Bester is in prison, is because her brother posted about the whole story. She could have done the same thing even before he came out of prison and said, listen, there is this man, I am trapped here, this is what he is trying to make me do. And she never did that. It's hard for me to think of her as any kind of victim at this point. So this is a woman from Rwanda that is telling a story that is similar to a few stories that we have heard of women being led to South Africa and possibly to do some work in TV or for some job in the modeling industry. Okay. And what is said about these stories, you guys, is that we are hearing from women that never came to South Africa. And none of these stories have been told by people that did come to South Africa. So it makes you wonder, where are the women that fell for this trick? Where are they? Are they even alive? Are they even still in the country? Have they been trafficked to other countries? Because none of the women that actually fell for the trick have come out and say, listen, I did fall for the trick. I went to South Africa or came to South Africa, and this is what happened when I did. It really is horrifying to actually think about what might have possibly happened if any of the women ever took this bait. Anyway, you guys, let me read what Miss Jolie here posted. Okay, so she says, a note to read, please. To the few that know me very well know that I am an introvert, but very big on networking, because I believe that your network is your net worth. So last year, I received an invitation to go to South Africa as a possible candidate to host a Netflix show alongside Kylie Jenner and Drake. I asked why me, and I was told they needed an East African face of a certain physical stature and fluent that could blend well with American duo, fit the luxurious show and give it life. And from their online observation of me, I was a great contender. As a hustler, I was super excited. My mind told me, you've got a huge platform to launch yourself to the world and to unleash your potential. I was prepared to hold my head high and milk the cow dry. Please note that the payment was $3.4 million a year for a 3-year contract renewable. As a hustler that believed in the Holy Bible, I started reciting Matthew 7, verse 7. For me, the Lord had already given I was told we would use the Netflix platform to feature hashtag visits Rwanda, even shoot some of our shows in Rwanda's luxurious hotels. As a proud Rwandan, I was shocked off my feet. However, it was too good to be true. My instinct told me to look through it with fine-tooth comb. I requested for the company profile, official invitation, and hotel booking, which was sent to her, presented it to the authorities to seek advice and help to know how legit it was. The due diligence was done, and I was advised not to go because every finding about the company and the owners was screaming scam. Last week in the media, I read about the most wanted criminals in South Africa, and it was the people I was speaking to. Thanks to Rwanda in SA and the Rwandan government for guiding me and saving my life. Moral of the story, dear young ones, especially those in the limelight, as you are out there fending for yourself, please be vigilant about whoever presents opportunities to you. Not all it is glitters and gold. There are crooks out there with cognitive empathy without compassion. Always seek advice and stay safe, y'all. So this is what Miss Jolie is saying. Honestly, you guys, I feel like she's one of the lucky ones, honestly, when it comes to this situation. And I commend the Rwandan government in helping her to actually keep herself safe, okay? And I don't know that it would be the same for our South African government if you were a South African and you were seeking the same help. I would like to think, that it will happen. But I do feel like for us women, our government has failed us in this case, like they have failed us terribly, because this was somebody that people already knew that he had sexually assaulted women. He had murdered a woman previously. And even before he went to prison, when he was convicted, there had been stories like that story that I did of the first salon owner, not the second one, the first salon owner that said that he came to a salon with a group of girls, and those girls confessed that they had been assaulted. And for all of this to not be investigated, and with this whole thing of him being arrested with Dr. Nandipha, nobody is talking about this side of the story, you guys. There is a possible human trafficking issue here that nobody is paying attention to. I do feel like if you have a loved one that went missing, if it's a woman, and you are able to go through their social media, maybe you just need to check if they ever were in contact with Thabo Bester or Dr. Nandipha, because something was going on here. It's really sad that, there's so many people that assisted him in getting out of prison so that he could do more of this. And guys, I'm sorry, but to this point, for me, Dr. Nandipha was a participant in this. This woman is saying the two of them were the people that she was speaking to. She wasn't only talking to Thabo Bester, she was talking to Dr. Nandipha. So whatever was going to happen to this woman when she finally came to South Africa, if she took the bait, Dr. Nandipha was a big participant in that. There has been questions of how did Thabo Bester and Dr. Nandipha make money? If they were willing to fly women from different countries to South Africa, pay for their flights, pay for their, hotel stays. The second saloon owner, the one that was recruiting girls, say that they will pay for the hotel. She'll be the one to go and check that the woman is okay, they are fine and all of that. And if they were willing to spend that much money on a person to bring them to South Africa, it makes me feel like they were going to make more money with that person. Whatever it is that the person was going to be used for once they are here in South Africa, it definitely was going to make them more money. You know, there are possibilities here that maybe they made a lot of money from trafficking women. And I don't know if anybody's going to look at this, but it breaks my heart to know that there's probably women that have been trafficked in this situation and nobody even knows that they were. Anyway, you guys, please tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Please like the video before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ntando kakhulu.